Take a moment to settle yourself here on the mat. Take a nice breath in, feeling the breath in your body and really arriving. I have a few words from Jane Hooper that I wanted to share with you this evening. Please come home. Please come home. Find the place where your feet know where to walk and follow your own trail home. Please come home. Come home into your own body, your own vessel, your own earth. Please come home into each and every cell, fully into the space that surrounds you. Please come home to trusting yourself, your instincts, your ways, and your knowings. Please treasure your home. Love and embrace your home. Get a deep, deep sense of what it's like to be truly home. Please come home, for you belong here now. You belong among us. Please inhabit your place fully so we can learn from you, from your voice and your ways and your presence. Please come home, and when you feel yourself home, please welcome us too, for we too forget that we belong and are welcome, that we are truly called to express fully who we are. May we wake up and remember who we truly are. Please come home. Please come home. Feeling the weight of your body on the mat, and take a nice full breath in. And on the exhale, feel the body landing, arriving, receptive to this moment of your life. Recognizing that you're home and receptive to that experience. With the next breath, turn the nose towards the right shoulder and reach the left arm away. Inhale through center, turn the nose over the right shoulder and pull the right arm away. Inhale through center and take the nose off to the other side, sweeping the arm back. Inhale through center, take the nose over to the left shoulder, sweep the right arm back. And coming back to center, draw your shoulders up like a shrug and then pull them together and down. Up like a shrug, inhale, exhale, down and together. A couple more shoulder shrugs. Really feel those shoulders landing on your back. Nice. One more time, there we go. Then go ahead and reach your arms forward. Exhale, thumbs back. Inhale forward, exhale in. Inhale open, exhale draw the arms forward, exhale the elbows in. Inhale out and over. Inhale forward and elbows in. Inhale forward, thumbs back. Exhale, hands forward, elbows in. Inhale forward, thumbs back. And then reach the fingertips long. Exhale, side bend off to the right. Inhale, sweeping to the center. And exhale, side bend. Inhale, side bend to the other side. Inhale, come through center. And exhale, side bend. And then coming back to center, we're going to take Ganesh Mudra. Just interlace the fingers, starting at the top. Exhale slowly down. Then drop the left hand, sweep the right hand open. Inhale. Exhale, switch the grip and roll it down. As you're drawing the fingers apart, the shoulder blades come together. Drop the right hand, sweep the left hand open. And again, return to Ganesh Mudra. Give a good tug and slowly lower the hands. And sweep that trunk open and that twist. Exhale here. Inhale, open. And release. Feeling the upper body a little bit. And then let's go ahead and come on over onto our hands and knees. And take a few cat-cows here. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, arch the back up. Inhale, gaze forward. Let the tailbone lift. Exhale, arch up. A few times follow your breath. Taking one more breath, and then pausing in table. We'll push our right heel back, left thumb to the sky. As you're holding table, a little activation here on the back body. Find the breath in the low belly. Take a nice full breath in, and on the exhale, breathe many exhales like a breath of fire. Then a long inhale and a slow exhale as you bring the hand down and the ball of the foot down to the mat, taking a calf stretch. Push that heel back, getting a good stretch on the calf. Release the right knee to the mat and press the left heel out for a long stretch. And the right thumb to the sky. Big breath in, and then that pulsing breath of fire. Keep the back body lifted. Big breath in. Slow exhale. Bring the right hand down and the ball of the left foot down. And take a nice stretch on the back of that calf. Great. Then go ahead and move your hands one hand print forward. Slowly lower the hips towards the earth. Soften the elbows. Bring the hands underneath. Well, let's bring them actually out the side in a seal posture. So your fingers are spread. You feel the spine kind of low on the mat, lifting only in the heart. Breathing here. And then bring the elbows underneath the shoulders for our Sphinx posture. Draw the heart through the biceps. Keep the low back flat against the earth. Then bring the hands together. So you're approaching a forearm plank now. Press into the forearm so that the hips lift, tuck the toes, and come into your forearm plank. Option to stay on your knees, no problem there. Breathe for a breath or two. Then push your hips up high or bring your knees down. Forehead to the mat, dolphin dog. Then bring the knees down and press the tailbone back and the forehead more to the mat and the heart towards the thighs. Coming forward to forearm plank. Bring the knees down, the hips down, roll the heart up, coming to Sphinx. Bring the hands underneath the shoulder points. Push the hips back. Tuck the toes and come to your down dog. Let the hands and the feet be approximately the same distance apart from each other. Fingers spread and you're holding the weight at the base of the thumb and the two first fingers. Little softness in your knees, and then drop the heels slowly towards the mat as you pedal them out. And let the hips sway a little bit side to side. Inhale, gazing between your thumbs. And on the exhale, step to your forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms behind you, rising up. And release. Very good. Coming to the top of your mat there in our mountain. Now we'll take a little balance posture. So I have something fun for you tonight. We're going to move between a balancing chair and a balancing star. And kind of use some of those arm movements that we started with. So coming into your chair, bring your elbows in, lift one leg, exhale here. Inhale, open to star and float that foot out. Exhale, bring it back into chair, elbows in. Inhale it out to that balanced star. And again in. Open it, draw it in. 2 more times. And in, open, and bring it home. And then go ahead and switch the footing. And you might take a little moment to let your feet, both legs settle again. And then bring yourself into the other, weight into the other foot. Come down into your chair, elbows in. Lift that foot. Inhale it open, balanced star. Exhale, bring those elbows in, come down towards your chair. Keep that knee tracking. Inhale, open, right over the ankle and the second toe. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Bring it into that balanced chair. Inhale it open, exhale it in. One more. And bring it home. And release. Good job. We're going to keep repeating some of those movements with the arms in the flow series. All right, coming to the top of your mat now. Feel the weight landing in your heels. Take a moment to find your mountain posture. Lift and spread the toes. Feel the joints stacking. Then bring some attention to your core. Really letting tailbone to crown lengthen away from each other. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, lift and left. Lift and right. Lift and left. And really push that right hip out. Inhale, lift. Sweep the arms out in a floating your heart towards the earth as you forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and step back on the right, bringing that right knee down to the mat, untucking the toes. And come into your low lunge as the hips sink towards that forward heel. Lift the heart. Keep that left knee right over the ankle. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat and just walk your hands back, lengthening out that left leg and draw the left toes back towards you. Gives you a bit of a hamstring stretch there, calf stretch perhaps. Walk your hands forward. Find that breath in the low belly. Tuck the toes, come into your runner's lunge. Push the heels away from each other. Lift the gaze a bit and rise into your crescent lunge. Let this be your best crescent lunge ever. 2 or 3 breaths here. Drop the back heel, coming to warrior 1, option for temple fingers. Feel the heart lifting a bit. Really dig that back heel into the mat, pushing the feet away from each other. 3 deep breaths here. Exhale and fold. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Coming to your plank. Slowly lower the knees. Draw the elbows in with the chest and chin down. Inhale, roll up for cobra. Let the shoulders draw back and down. Exhale, lift the hips. Push them up high as you come to down dog. Inhale, raise the right foot up. Bend the knee and stack the hips a moment. Lengthen out the right leg and step it forward between the hands. Coming into your dragonfly twist. Leave the left hand down, the right hand comes up, and draw that left kneecap up. Exhale, bring that right hand down and step to the top of your mat in forward fold. Inhale for a half lift, flatten the back, draw the shoulder blades down, tailbone down. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms behind you as you rise. Tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. And release. Beautiful. Finding your breath for a cycle or two. We'll take those moves on the other side. Feel your weight reposition into your mountain. Spread your toes. Really feel that energy of your body moving from the core of you, lengthening and bringing yourself in as you lengthen from tailbone to crown. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, float the heart forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step back on the left, put the left knee down. And exhale as you drop that right hip towards the front heel, coming to that modified warrior one. A little stretch on the front of the left hip. Explore that a moment. Continue to put a little traction between your left knee and your right heel as they spread away from each other. Exhale, bring the hands to the mat, draw the right hip back, and take those toes up on the right. Get a good stretch on the back of that right leg. And then walk your hands forward and come to your runner's lunge. So lift the back knee, press the 2 feet away from each other. And as you do that, the back heel is lifted. Slowly rise, crescent lunge. 3 breaths here. Keep the core strong. Drop the back heel, warrior one, lifted heart. One more breath. Exhale and fold. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Coming to your plank and taking your flow or skipping flow, whatever is right for you. Knees, elbows in, chest and chin. Inhale, roll the heart up, shoulders down. Cobra. Lift the hips, push them back, tuck the toes, come to down dog. Inhale the left foot up, bend the knee, fire hydrant. Exhale, bring that left foot forward between the hands. Leave the right hand down, the right kneecap drawn up the leg and the left hand to the sky. Dragonfly twist, 3 breaths. Challenge yourself by looking up at the sky. Bring the left hand down and step to your forward fold. Inhale for a half lift. Feel those shoulder blades reaching down into your back pockets. Exhale, soften. Inhale, sweep the arms behind, rising, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. And release. Very good. Let's take another flow, and this time we'll add a few things in there. So finding yourself here on your mat in mountain posture again. Just remembering Jane Cooper's words of please come home. In many ways, yoga is like a meditation. It's a moving meditation. And you keep welcoming your mind back to the body and to the mat. So wherever your mind has wandered, bring it back. Feel your heels on the mat. Feel your body here, present in this moment, receptive to your life. Inhale, raise those arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Push the tailbone back, float down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back on the right, coming to your runner's lunge. Press the feet away from each other, holding a focus point as you rise into your crescent lunge. 3 breaths in crescent. Drop the back heel, coming to your warrior one. Feel the tension between the 2 feet. You do have 2 lanes of traffic. The back heel or the back toes are pointed to 2 o'clock on the clock. Now we're going to play a little bit here. So bring your elbows into your waist. Exhale here as the knee comes forward. Inhale as you draw the left hip back and sweep the thumbs back. Inhaling here, big heart. And then exhale as you bring the knee forward, the hands reach forward, and then the elbows come in. Inhale as the hands go out, and then as the thumbs go back, draw the left hip back as you straighten that left knee. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, open. And back. One more time. And home. And open it up. Now, staying in this lengthened front leg, feel the length between your tailbone and your crown. Strong back, and slowly float the heart towards the left knee. Keep a micro bend in the left knee. Intensify the stretch in that left leg in the back. And then bring the hands to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Feeling your plank for a breath. Then take your flow, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the right foot up, bend the knee, stack the hips and flex that right foot. Bring the right knee behind the right wrist as you come into your pigeon. I always like to use my block underneath my right hand. And draw that shin forward a little bit to get a little more stretch in the outer right hip. Keep the foot flexed. Make sure the knee feels comfortable. Lengthen out of the right hip. 2 or 3 breaths here, really drawing your core in. Beautiful. Feeling that posture in the body. Spread the hands out on the mat and kick that right foot back up to the sky. On the exhale, bring the right foot between the hands. Taking that runner's lunge twist or dragonfly twist, almost like a fallen cross. Really feel the energy from your crown to the back heel and from fingertip to fingertip. Drop the back knee close to the mat and then reach it long again. Draw it up the thigh. Soften the back knee and reach it up. One more time down and lengthen it out into that nice cross. Bring the right hand down and on the exhale, step to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms behind you, rising tall mountain. And hands to heart. Releasing. Release the arms. Release the muscle tension in the body. Let's come to the other end of our mat for me, so I can still keep an eye on you. We'll take our flow on the other side. Find your mountain. Feel the weight in the heels, cleansing breath. And another. Inhale, sweeping up tall mountain. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift, lengthen, halfway lift here. Exhale, fold, step back on the left, runner's lunge. 2 lanes of traffic. Press the 2 feet away from each other, coming up in your crescent lunge. 3 breaths. Feel the breath coming from the core of you. Drop the back heel. Toes out at 10 o'clock, warrior one. Feel the feet push away from each other. Keep that right knee directly over the ankle. Bring the elbows into the waist. The knee comes forward right up to the ankle, not past. Elbows in, exhale here. Inhale as you bring the hands forward and then bring the thumbs back and draw the right hip back. Lift the heart a bit. Exhale as you bring the hands forward, the knee comes forward. Exhale, the hands, elbows in. Inhale, open. Exhale, come back to that knee over the ankle, elbows in. Inhale, open, and bring it home. Couple more times. Inhale and exhale. One more. Bring it home. Reach the thumbs back. And on the exhale now, drawing that right hip way back as you float the heart forward right over the knee. Keep just a micro bend in the knee. So you lengthen out the back of that right leg. Breathing into the low belly and drawing it in. Let the hands come down to the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left for your plank. And then take your flow, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Squeeze the glutes, lift the heart. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in down dog. Lift the left foot up. Bend the knee and stack the hips. Fire hydrant. Flex the left ankle. Exhale, bring the left knee behind the left wrist. Option for a block under the left hand. Draw that left shin a little bit forward to intensify the stretch on the left hip. Lengthen yourself up from tailbone to crown. Feel the breath in the body. One more breath here. And then let your hands spread out on the mat. Tuck the back toes. Left foot back up into the sky. Three-legged dog. There we go. Exhale, bring that foot between the hands. Right hand is down right next to the left foot. Turn the heart towards the knee. Drop the back knee and lift. Dragonfly twist or a fallen cross. Drop the back knee and lift. One more time. And lift. Bring the left hand down. And on the exhale, step to forward fold. Pausing a moment in forward fold. Just bring your hands into your elbows or your elbows into your hands. And rock a little bit left and right as you soften the knees left and right in a ragdoll. When you're ready, release your hands to the mat, softness in the knees. Inhale for a halfway lift. Lengthen the spine, draw the shoulder blades down. Exhale, soften. Inhale, sweep your arms behind you and lift and rise, tall mountain. And release. And just feel that gentle air on your skin. Let's come to yet one more flow. We'll do a B series. So far we've done 2 C series, Sari Namaskara C. Now we'll do a Sari Namaskara B, where we'll begin in a chair. So find your mountain posture, your heels landing there. Find that breath in the body. Let the arms come a little bit behind you. and sweep up into your chair. Feel the heels pushing away from each other, the knees a little bit away from each other, the glutes strong, engaged, the heart lifted. Draw that navel into the spine with the exhale. With the next exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold and step out to plank. This time you can take your standard flow, skip flow, or take a chaturanga, high to low push-up. So you roll over the toes, untuck the toes, lift up into up dog. Keep strong in the low back, squeezing the glutes. Flip the toes, push to down dog. Inhale your right foot up. On the exhale, bring it between the hands. Drop the back heel. We're coming to a warrior two footing, so the front heel intersects the back arch. Float the body up, and then settle in your warrior two for a moment. Feel the tailbone and the crown reaching away from each other, strong in the core. Shoulders soft away from the ears. Straighten that front knee, coming into triangle posture. So feel that hand float forward, floating forward until it's ready to land. And I do like to land that on a block next to my ankle, but you choose what's right for you. You might like it on the inside of your leg instead of the outside. Find your triangle and then bring your attention to that back thigh. Really pushing the back heel away from the front heel. Breathe here for 3 breaths, keeping some space between the side of your body and the top of your thigh. 1 more breath. Feel the lift in the left hand as you slowly sweep up and soften over the knee. Warrior two. Drop the right elbow to the knee. Left hand up, extended side angle. Let it come up over the ear. We'll take 3 breaths here. For the last 1 or 2, bring that right hand up for holding the beach ball. Strong in the core. Push into that back heel. Sweep it back to warrior two. Windmill the hands down to the block. Bring it to the inside of that right foot. Lift the back heel. We're going to take pyramid. So hop the back foot forward just a half a step and draw that right hip back. Offload a little weight onto the block so you can have a nice strong back. Engaged legs. The heart floating towards the knee. Then we're going to come into a airplane posture. So bring that weight over the front ankle. I'm going to set the block aside and float with the arms back. The tail of the airplane comes up. You can also leave it down. Your choice. Bring the arms forward to cactus and the option of warrior three. Two or 3 breaths. And slowly drop the back foot, warrior one. Now take a moment to reposition your footing. Oftentimes when my foot lands, it doesn't quite land where I expect. So take a moment to find your warrior one. Then rotate the left arm back, heart to the side, hips to the side. Turn the toes on the back foot out to 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Find your warrior two. Let your hips sink a bit. And straighten that right hip and turn your toes to the long edge of the mat. Hands to the hips. We're going to take a goddess squat, so heel toe together to about a 3/4 stride, toes out. Feel the engagement of your core and the pelvic floor, and then spread the knees, bend the knees, come down into your goddess squat. Elbows back, heart lifted. And then if you're good here, great. If you'd like to come down into Malasana, bring your hands together, elbows between the knees. Prayer hands. Breathing 2 or 3 breaths here. Push into the heels and come back up to standing. Bring the hands to the hips, heel toe apart for a full stride. This time the heels are out a little further than the toes. Press on the tops of the hips so you lengthen out the spine as you float the heart forward. Feel both legs get a good stretch on the back. Slide the hands down the outer side of the legs. Little micro bend in the knees to keep them comfortable. Take a good tug on the hands, bend the elbows, draw the heart towards the earth. Soften the neck. Release the neck in this inversion. Breathing. Bring your hands down to the mat and gently walk your hands up towards the top of your mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left. And take your flow or meet me in down dog. Two or three breaths in down dog. Inhale, lift the left foot up. Exhale, bring it forward between the hands. Coming into warrior 2 on this side. Back toes are off at 3 o'clock. Find your warrior 2. Bring your attention into the strength of all those muscles that wrap the entire torso. Exhale, draw them in strong. Straighten that front knee, drawing the left hip back. Kick the right hip back as you float forward. Drop the hand to the block or to your calf, shin. Open up, Trikonasana, triangle posture. Feel free to take your gaze wherever is comfortable for your neck, whether it be to the side, to the sky. And then take a moment to feel like somebody's pulling on your ponytail. So get some nice, good action there in the back body. 2 or 3 breaths there. And float back, warrior 2. Weight in that back heel. Push the feet apart from each other. Remember the core. One more breath. Extended side angle. Keep the core strong. Hand over the ear, beach ball. Warrior 2. Windmill the hands down to the block inside of the left foot. Lift the back heel. A half step forward, pyramid posture on the left. 2 lanes of traffic. Draw the left hip back, creating space between the top of the thigh and the torso. Draw the shoulder blades down. You can lift the belly skin a little bit off of the thigh if that's helpful. The heart coming down, a little softness in the knee so it's comfortable. Then bring that left knee up over the ankle. Set your block aside and come into your airplane. So the arms are behind you. The option to lift the back heel. Flex the ankle. Arms into cactus. Breathing. And warrior 3 as an option. Stepping back to warrior 1. Open to warrior 2. Turn the left toes to the long edge of the mat, coming into our full straddle. Heel toe the feet apart for a comfortable stride here. Toes in a little further than the ankles. Let the hands land behind the sacrum. Draw the hands down and feel that lift in the heart. Look over the left shoulder and then the right. And slowly float the heart forward as you come towards the earth. Release the hands to the mat. Leave the left hand down and take the right hand and do soup stirrers. From the shoulder, range of motion, nice circles like you're stirring a big pot of soup. Switch directions. Then bring the right hand to the mat. Stir the soup with the left arm. And switch directions. Both hands on the mat, heel toe together to a 3/4 stride. Drop the hips, come on up into your goddess. Now we're going to play with the breath in those arms again. Okay? Inhale forward, exhale elbows in. Inhale forward, thumbs back. And exhale in. Inhale open, exhale in. Keep the knees out. Keep working with the breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, home. 2 more. 1 more. Press into the heels and lift up. Heel toe apart to a full straddle again. The heels will be out a little further than the toes. And we'll press on the tops of the thighs, bring yourself down to the mat. Walk both hands over to the right foot. Turn those toes towards the short edge of the mat. Option to use a block or a side lunge. And then when you're ready, lift up out of that hip and take your block over to the left foot. The right foot turns to the long edge of the mat. The left foot towards the top of your mat. Side lunge. And lift up out of that. And set the block aside as you step the left foot back to meet the right, coming into your plank. And this will be our final flow. So taking how you wish. And meet me in down dog. With the next inhale, looking between the thumbs. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Feel the shoulder blades come down the back. Exhale, fold, soften the hips. Sweep up into your chair. Keep the heart lifted. Press into the heels and splash high. And release. Beautiful. Another flow. Just feel how that echo of that is in your body. And then let's find our way down onto the mat. Bring a block along with you as you go in control down on the mat. We're going to pass the block between the hands and the feet. So go ahead and put the block between your feet. Reach the hands up and the toes up. And then open up. Now keep the small of the back tight to the earth. Really your core engaged. And then let the arms and legs come apart from each other. Exhale, bring it back and pass the block. Inhale, open. And pass the block. Inhale. And exhale. And again. You can also do it more slowly. So you choose whether it works better for you slow or fast. And set your block aside, bring your knees in towards your chest. Land the heels behind your hips, will come into a bridge. Roll your shoulders under. Maybe you want to curl your fingers around the edge of your mat. Lift and spread your toes. Let your foot be big. On the exhale, press the spine down. We'll lift through the front of the hips. Squeeze the glutes. Lengthen from the shoulders to the knees. Lift the chin and draw the knees towards each other. Breathe, engaging the core. One more breath. Slide the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae, towards the heels. Let the heels go long. Fingers spread like sunshine. Lift through the heart as you reach the fingers forward. Squeeze your glutes and float your heels in a low boat and breathe. And release. Bring your left knee in, left heel to the mat behind the glute, and the right ankle across the left knee. We're going to come into a cross-legged bridge or a cross bridge. Bring the arms alongside the body. Again, option to curl the fingers under the mat. Notice the spine as you press the small of the spine down and lift up into your cross-legged bridge. Squeezing the glute on the left and lifting. Press the heel and shoulders away. One more breath. Slowly let it slide down, vertebrae by vertebrae. When you get to the bottom, let the heel on the right foot land over on the left. Both knees going off to the left as the right arm reaches out in a spinal twist. 1 or 2 breaths here. Gently take yourself back to center and bring that right ankle off the left hip. And we'll come to the other side here. Let's first lengthen out in a low boat, heels long, fingers wide. Lift up into your low boat and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Release. Now bring your right heel behind your glute. We'll take this cross bridge on this side. Flex the ankle. Grip the mat. Roll the shoulders under. And when you're ready, come up into your bridge. Press that right heel away from the shoulders. Squeeze the glute on the right and breathe. One more breath. Slowly let that spine unroll, vertebrae by vertebrae. When you get down to the bottom, let that left foot and the knee on the right come on over into that long spinal twist. The gaze goes off to the left, knees off to the right. Gently help your legs back up to the center and let that left ankle off of your knee. Bring both knees into the hands and draw some circles on your sacrum. And then switch directions, coming from one hip to the tailbone and to the other hip. And then let the feet fall to the earth. Your toes curl over the edge of the mat. Let both knees windshield wiper off to the right and then the left, 2 or 3 times each side. Breathing here and letting go. Please come home. Come home to this body, to this earth. Please come home. Recognizing this moment of your life and receiving it. Take the block as you bridge up and slide it underneath the sacrum. Both knees come in and the heels float up in a Viparini Karani. Legs up the wall. Just balancing here for a breath or 3. Letting the heels drift away from each other, a little bit of an inner thigh stretch. Option to curl your toes and spread your toes. Rotate the feet in and out, circles with the ankles. When you're ready, bring your heels back together. Knees in towards the chest. Heels towards the earth. Bridging up and releasing the block. Begin to unfold your body into Shavasana. Coming to our final resting posture with your arms and legs a little bit away from the center of your body. Take a nice full breath in and slowly let it drift out of the body as you feel the body release, be held by the earth. You are of the earth. Please come home. Home to this moment, to your life, to your body, this vessel, this earth. Please come home. And welcome home. Welcome yourself here. Resting your attention now on the breath for a bit. Letting the heart be soft. The breath flowing like a breeze. drinking in a little bit of cool air. Bringing your attention over your heart and possibly your hand to your heart. Please come home and welcome home. Always bringing kindness to your experience. When you're ready, lengthen out into a stretch or draw your knees in towards the chest. Whatever feels good for you. Rock the knees a little bit left and right. Comfort the low back. And when you're ready, come on up to your seated posture. And we'll close our practice time together. Bringing your hands to your heart. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for showing up on your mat, for being present. May you take a bit of your practice into your week. Om Shanti. Om Peace. Namaste. Thank you, friends. So lovely to practice with you. Much love. Bye-bye.